cool song. I love Haircut. That's a really good song.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is that you know, I have so many questions that I know I only have 15 minutes, so hopefully you can like do a little
Yeah,
speed.
yeah.
So is that how, is it just like a solo song, or is that like a full band song?
No, that's almost nothing like what the actual song sounds like,
I figured.
except the vocal melody is all that's the same. Uh, the actual song people can find on our Instagram TV. It's on our
Gotcha.
page. We had a problem with the distribution. Didn't go on streaming platforms yesterday, so we just decided to put it up there.
Word.
But yeah, I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I totally thought that it was just delayed. I actually didn't see it on your IGTV, so I will actually give it a listen the way that it's intended to now. And here comes my brother, Paul. You two haven't met, actually.
We haven't. I've seen you
Paul.
play,
Hey,
and
Paul.
you shred, man.
Oh, geez, thanks a whole lot. That's awesome.
Cool.
Hey, James, how's it going, man?
It's going great. I'm so glad that you guys are here and you're gonna play.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We got like 2 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, now for something completely different.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah, you've got like the vibes going on right now.
Super vibes. We are actually in our breezeway, and there are bikes here.
Yeah.
There's a car over there, but the acoustics are pretty dope. So that's the trade-off. That's what you get.
All right.
Cool. What do you want to do?
Let's don't put down my capo. Let's do Pride. Why not? Oh, so you don't? Oh, that's right. Duh.
You dumb idiot.
Yeah, I'm a
You
dumb.
play guitar.
I'm gonna hold this sign up while you guys play,
That looks
so
like
that everyone knows what is happening.
It's for
It's backwards, but does that say a boy named John is playing right
Oh,
now?
it's backwards. But yeah, John's playing right now. Oh, what a failure.
It's all good.
So maybe I won't hold it up.
Cool.
the Graham just pump faked you.
Yeah.
Rough.
All good. Cool. This is a song called Pride. We recorded it back in December. It's a new one, not released yet, but acoustic vibes. I hope you like it. Remember when this made me happy? Remember when nothing mattered to us? We'd run in each direction, no purpose, holding back our fears. Smiling year to year, holding on to what's left out here. If I could go back, I would. Well, now I'm afraid to fail. Time is getting thin, circles thick under my eyes. Why'd I stay up so late again? There's nothing I can do about tomorrow, except to let the past go and die. I'll be up late again. I forgot how it felt to be proud, walking off every night. I forgot what it meant to lack enemies. I used to go home all the time. I used to go home feeling right. Life with intentions, thinking without our thoughts. Smiling year to year, holding on to what's left out here. If I could go back, I would. If I could go back, I would. getting thin, circles thick under my eyes. Why'd I stay up so late again? There's nothing I can do about tomorrow, except to let the past go and die. I'll be up late again, and again. I'll be up late again. Thanks.
Yeah. Did you write that sign backwards?
I did. I saw someone in the chat say trace it backward, and I did.
Oh my God, that's commitment.
Ellie Newcomb to the rescue. Thank
Yeah.
you for the genius idea.
That was a beautiful song.
Thanks, friend. Thank you.
I loved that.
Thank you.
It is actually the first song that we actually wrote together. And it was probably only like a year ago.
Yeah. So we're brothers, and we've been,
Right.
together and alive for 27 years and 24 years, respectively. And this is the first song we wrote together ever, not just like in a band setting, but just one-on-one. So, yeah, no, it was it's probably just like a year ago, but very cool. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
lovely.
Thanks.
So I have a question. I've been asking everybody, and I know we're going to turn this into a little chat section if you want to do that for like a hot second. I have been using this quarantine to kind of revamp my writing style, my lyrics, my song structures, and all that. So I know that everyone has a different process. If you don't want to give away the tricks of your trade, all understood. But how do you kind of approach making music? Like, what are some of the more important parts for you? Do you have a process?
I'd say I barely have a process.
Gotcha.
I'm definitely more of a instrumental first songwriter. Because I kind of just, I feel like kind of weird just like playing chords and like I'm going to sing something over it just like spontaneously. That never really seemed like productive for me.
Yeah.
So I kind of tend to like work on like an instrumental thing that I like, and then I'll just kind of just sing gibberish over it, and then have some lyrics that I like.
Cool.
Try to put them together.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. You know Motion City Soundtrack?
I do.
Cool. I ended up, I know it was like Warped Tour one year, and there was like a meet and greet, and he was like passed out. He had sun poisoning or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like there was like this meet and greet. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go say hello to them, even though I knew like 3 of their songs. And I asked him like, what comes first, songs or lyrics? He goes, always the melody, always the songs, like the music, and then he just sings random stuff over it. So kind of really like yeah, cool.
Is that similar to you guys? I know you guys have only written one song together, but as a band, you guys have a whole another process, I'm sure. But
yeah, recently I've been trying to separate the two, like write lyrics and then music, and then put them together to kind of make it a little bit easier for myself. But then with the band, it's just like, okay, everything free for all kind of go. Like, I'll let you talk about that.
Yeah, so back then, and throughout the whole writing process, we kind of just get in a room and jam. And recently, we found that is not as productive as having 2 people. Paul and our bassist Nick will talk about and like make structures for songs, and I'll kind of come to the mix and just write a melody and think of the melody in my head, and then write out lyrics after. And I when it comes to writing lyrics, I never know what they're about until after the fact that I'm singing them. It's very that like I have like a writing focus, but yeah, I try to put meaning to it after I write everything down. But yeah, and that was kind of the whole process for the EP that we recorded. We'd have like 2 people come up with a structure for most of the songs, and then melody and lyrics would happen afterwards.
Yeah.
So yeah. So when you're writing instrumentals, do you how collaborative is it with you, John and Justin? Is it like really just you as the main like instrumentalist, or like do you like bring stuff?
Yeah, so like in the band we have there's three people that like write songs, and it
Mhm.
tends to be like one person will come with like a pretty fully fleshed out song,
Mhm.
and then but there's space in the song for everybody else to add in their own to write their own parts and add their own melodies. And we're not like even though like one person is generating the specific song,
Mhm.
we're not very strict about like don't change it, like this is my song or something like that. We're more into the spontaneity and the group mind that happens when you're jamming with people.
That's awesome.
I have a question about what you said, because as you're talking about writing lyrics, how you kind of you start without a overarching theme, and then
Sure.
find it. I was thinking about the song Manaka, which seems to have a very specific idea behind it.
Yeah.
Wondering if you could talk about the process of that song, if it differed from your ordinary process.
Yeah, no, it definitely did. So obviously the song Knack is about one of the first stops we made on tour 2 years ago. Is about this really great community, DIY community that just took us in with open arms. So when we got back home, we were still kind of fixated that we really struck gold with with these people. We're still very good friends with them too. The band that we met, and it's all we were talking about for like 2 straight weeks. When we got home, we're like, man, like I hope everyone in Monaca, our friends Buddy, Eli, and everyone in Steel City Ruins, like they're just really really great people. So that was more so that was really a unique case for me, because there's a very strong emotional tie
Mm-hmm.
to that experience.
Yeah, you had an experience to write about, but you write about like general things, but that was very specific things. That was different for you.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Very cool. I love that song. That song, you guys talking about like being on tour and stuff, and there's parts in that song that really feel like the open road.
Cool.
I'm such a big fan of your band. Would you guys play another song for us?
Yes,
sure,
absolutely. Let's go. What do you think?
What do you want to do?
We got time for one more, two more. What are we doing?
Let's say one more.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Yeah, it's rock.
Rock?
Yeah.
All right.
Hate to be the man who stands there with his hands tied, watching as his world is torn to shreds. The sense of shame collapsed on the golden doorstep, right next to all of her drunk friends. So come on, let me take the wheel. I'll just be fine. Tell me really how you feel. Whoa, no, we're out of time. Thank you for your thoughts. Now our show has begun. Up against the wall, it seems as though we've lost control. Hang on tight, I'll take you for a ride. You know it's not our fault. Don't you see we feel alive? Evil intents we have connived. Woo! So come on, let me take the wheel. I'll just be fine. Tell me really how you feel. Oh no, we're out of time. Thank you for your thoughts. Now our show has begun. Feel the sun, wake up the town. The sense of time was lost with more out. I'm so ashamed. Can you help me? It'll be alright. Just get above you too. And I hate to throw you under the bus, but this time it's just and I don't want to forget. I hate to tell you you're so wrong, but it's been around and feel so much regret. And I hate to throw you under the bus, but this time it's just and I don't want to forget. And I hate to tell you you're so wrong, but it's been around and feel so much regret. So come on, let me take the wheel. I'll just be fine. Tell me really how you feel. Oh no, we're out of time. Thank you for your thoughts, and now our show has begun.
Oh, we should have ended that on a major chord, like in the actual
Song,
studio.
nah.
100%.
Dumb.
I love
7
that.
chords.
I love that.
I love that.
Thanks,
That
homie.
was great.
Thank you. You know, I have this very fond memory of when you and the Monmouth crew came by to the brewery 2 years ago for
Yeah.
for a kickoff show. I remember I saw later on Instagram, you took like the blurriest photo I've ever seen of me and just been like, this is my amazing friend Chris. And I'm like, sweet James Eckert, you are breaking my heart right now. It's great. Yeah.
I remember that show vividly. That was a great show.
Yeah, I think that was the first time we played the brewery ever. And it was,
They were so good to us. Like we were
Oh
like,
my
we're gonna go on
God.
tour, and they gave us like 2 cases of beer and like $300.
It
We're
was-
like, oh,
it was-
right.
it was crazy.
Wow.
Like first show, we didn't think anything of it. Cool. I see Olivia Rolls is there we go. So
She's here.
yes, she's here. Hey, I just saw a comment. Thank you so much for having us. Really,
Yeah.
you're doing great things with Smooch. I really hope we can play a show when everything's back to normal. And
That would be awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah. For sure, home.
Fantastic songs, fantastic people. Everyone in your own homes, give it up for Chris and Paul from A Boy Named John. Next up,